Hello and welcome to the next part of Parfum Nostalgique. Last time, Val dared to go into the lion's den. Lion's den meaning the mansion of his ex-wife, but things actually went rather well. They talked it out and just agreed to avoid each other, so... Though our little problem with Lupin's dying soon isn't yet addressed yet, so we shall see how it goes. No? I could tell. You weren't snoring. I don't snore. Yes, you do. I just breathe loudly. That's what they all say. That's what snoring is. It's not different? I don't think it is. Hold on, I'm looking it up. I really like the lava lamp here. Ugh, this phone is so bright. Did you drop it on your face? I did. Fuck you, I'm right. It says it right here. Snoring is loud breathing while you're asleep. Well, fuck. Guess I snore then. If it's not my snoring, what's keeping you up? The crickets. They're making me crazy. How do people sleep out here? City girl. Who, me? Yeah. What's keeping you up? Oh, me? Also the crickets. City boy. Crickets won't shut up. Brain won't shut up. Yeah? Well, I can try and help if you want. What, you wanna go outside and squish all the crickets? No. I mean, I can talk to you. Try and shut your brain up at least. Okay. Cookies were so fucking good. But I always make those. Yeah? They're good every time. Last time you made them, I think I had like 12 of them in one sitting. Lou! Are you serious? That's a whole batch. I was wondering where they went. I was like, am I crazy? Did they disappear? No, it was just me. Probably at 4 AM. Jesus, what compelled you? Shit's just fucking good. I'm going through this phase now where I think, well, I'm dying, I might as well eat whatever the hell I want. It's been fun. I had those cookies, a Thai iced tea, half a grandma pie, and a tiramisu from Rosario's. Oh, Val told me about that tiramisu, it's really good. He has a special card from there, so he gets a little jar of tiramisu from there every day for free. Not anymore. My card now. What do you mean? He gave it to me. He gave it to you? I thought I told you about that? When I went over to talk to him, he said, you deserve a treat, and he wouldn't let me leave without it. No, you didn't tell me. Maybe you did and I just don't remember. All I really remember you telling me about was how he caught you staring at his boobs. Jesus. Priorities, apparently. Please don't remind me. I'm sorry, it's funny. I'm sure he has a lot of people staring at his boobs. I stare at his boobs all the time. Yeah, but you're fucking. That's different. Historically, I'm not even much of a boob starer. I just walked into his apartment and there they were. They looked at me first. They're good boobs. They are good boobs, I won't lie. It's too bad I will never look at them ever again in my entire life. Because if I do and he hits me with another, eyes up here, dear, I'm jumping out of the nearest window. That's too bad. I'll have to look at Val's boobs, enough for the both of us. Thank you. I know that's a lot of work for you to take on. No problem, anything for you. I guess you gotta have some very funny conversations to lighten the mood. Oh yeah. What's up with Val and Donna? Forget it. Not gonna work out. Oh, really? What makes you say that? Other than the fact that they have no chemistry? So, I tried to do a little wingmanning for Donna while I was on a boat with Val. I thought, this is gonna be easy. He looked absolutely stunned by the picture of her I showed him. He kissed her hand, but not much. Well, sort of. You know, Val, he has that thing where you can always tell what he's feeling on his face. But this time I genuinely couldn't tell. He was on a face journey. Eventually I dropped the subject because it was so uncomfortable to watch. I think he kinda knew what I was trying to do. That's awkward. It was for sure. But would you believe me if I told you that it only gets worse from there? Oh? Do tell. So, Donna's a little bit clingy with me. I've noticed. You have? We all noticed. So it's not just me. It's not just you. When you got on the boat with Val instead of her, she looked like her soul was about to leave her body. Are you... Why is she so... Just tell me what happened. Okay. So, when we were making cookies, I started wingmanning for Val. I was describing some of his many endearing qualities in an attempt to entice her. As one does. Mainly, I was telling her about how he talks to the subway cats. But I think I might have given her the wrong impression because she thinks I'm into him now. I mean, you are though? Yeah, but she thought I was into him. You know, it's not like that. He's my friend. Oh yeah, you're just friends. Friends giggle and bat their eyelashes at other friends all the time. Among other things. But you know, it's not like that. I'm just a little slutty about him, that's all. As long as you're both on the same page about that, and you seem to be. Okay. It's really not like that. So I brought up how he calls everyone dear. Because, you know, it's cute. No matter who you are, he always calls you dear. And she said, that's funny because I've only ever heard him call you dear. Well, he calls me dear all the time, but okay. Right. I didn't know how to reply. I just said, oh no, he calls everyone that. But then she got really serious. She was washing the dishes, so she didn't look at me, but I could tell something was off. She says to me, don't you find that a little patronizing, like he's talking down to you? Well, it's just a part of how he talks, right? I don't think he ever means it that way. That's what I said. Val's not the type to talk down to people like that at all. I tried to explain that to her, but she started laughing at me. Laughing at you? I swear, Lou, I've never seen her act like this in my life. Like, who are you? What have you done with Donna? She didn't even look up from doing the dishes, but without skipping a beat, she said, Dashia, I just don't think you're a very good judge of character. What? First of all, let's be clear. She is right. Oh, definitely, that's what you have me for. But that was bold of her to say. I was like, what do you mean? At this point I decided, okay, yeah, this isn't gonna work, I blew it. There was no way I was setting them up. After that I forgot her exact words because I was too busy trying to figure out what her problem was, but she said something along the lines of, he's a creep and you're just too dumb to see it. A creep? My words, not hers. She didn't say that exactly, but that's basically what she was calling him. Wait, did he try and make a move or something? That's what I asked her. I was like, did something happen with him? And she just said no. Men like that are just easy to spot. Men like that. Jesus, Donna, just call him a whore. My good friend Val, a whore. Say it ain't so. I'm breaking out in hives. Like, okay, Val, it's a little out there, but he's not a creep. He's just a whore. If something happened between them, that'd be different, but she doesn't even know him. It was so bizarre. She insisted she knew better than me about some guy she doesn't even know. Because yeah, I divorced. She basically said that he's only nice to me because he wants to get in my pants. Well, it worked. Is it bad that that's what I said? Wait, for real? That's what I said, yeah. It just slipped out. The whole exchange was a train wreck, Lou. I mean, it sounds like it. She wasn't supposed to hear it, I was just thinking out loud, and God forbid I'm an adult who has sex. Oh, is she like weird about that kind of stuff? I guess? Well, I guess it's weird to talk about sex with your boss in general. But she doesn't act like my boss, she acts like my mom. Even worse? Anyway, go on, what did she say? It wasn't so much what she said, it was more what she did. Okay, what did she do? Well, I was planting the cookies, so my back was to the sink. She was doing the dishes, and among them were 2 flute glasses that we were drinking mimosas out of before. For a good, 30 seconds, not a word out of either of us. All you could hear was the faucet. When I was in the process of regretting everything I've ever said ever, I heard slam. Slam? I stopped what I was doing and I looked back at her to make sure she was okay, and she'd completely shattered a flute glass with her hand. Oh, that's so normal. It scared the living shit out of me. She said there was a bug and it scared her, so she tried to kill it. No, I don't believe her. So I'm not crazy. That was weird, right? If there was a bug, she could have hit it with the faucet and flushed it down the drain. That was something else. I don't know, it feels like that's jumping to conclusions. There's some fucked up bugs out here on this island. If I saw one in the sink, I would freak out and break something on accident too. Okay, but aside from that, she was still cold to you for the rest of the night. It doesn't matter whether she smashed that glass out of anger or to kill a bug. That's weird. That's weird? Extremely. Incredibly weird. You know how I am? I'm always gonna be real with you. I wouldn't make you worry about anything unnecessary, but this? Something to think about. So you see it too. Like I said, we've all seen it. It's happening again, isn't it? I'm a fly trap for freaks. I wouldn't be too messed up about it. You're not the same fly trap the last freak got caught in. You're right. I'm a better fly trap. Or a worse fly trap. Or... no. We judge the quality of the fly trap not by how many freaks it catches, but what it does with them. Just set your boundaries, do your work, and you'll be fine. If anything happens, I'll just sell all my clothes and leave the country, it's fine. Oh no. Change my name, dye my hair, go live with my grandma in Korea and delete my social media. I don't need a career anymore, it's fine. Do you really think your career would suffer that much? Can't you get work somewhere else? I do, but I don't know. If things don't work out with Donna, I don't really see the point of modeling anymore. I just don't enjoy it as much as I used to. I used to like networking and fishing for attention because it would get me more jobs. It was really rewarding to work myself up the ladder, but now that I'm in the place I've always wanted to be, I just want people to leave me alone. Especially people on the internet. Oh, Dash, you're so beautiful and talented. How did you get so skinny? You must make so much money. Can you step on me with your go-go boots? Be normal. Talk to me like a normal person. I don't want to sound whiny or ungrateful, but shut the fuck up. Understandable. Understandable. Being visible on the internet will lead to not so nice exchanges, many of them. Sometimes I don't know how I've held out this long. I think it's because I didn't want to feel like a failure. Everyone's always talking about having what it takes to be a model, and I never wanted to be the one who didn't have what it took. If I didn't have what it took to be a model, and I gave up, it would mean my dad was right and that he's laughing at me from the grave. Now I get to model for my favorite designer, so I am grateful that I stuck to it. I love Donna's work and I love modeling for her. It's a dream come true, but I don't model because I love modeling. Maybe I did it for a little, but not anymore. You know what I do love? Being hot and wearing cool clothes. Modeling means I get paid to do that, so I really shouldn't be complaining. That makes sense. You always seem to get so excited about modeling for Saturday, and she makes really cool clothes. Saturday makes beyond cool clothes. I would model her clothes for the rest of my life, enthusiastically. Actually, now that I think about it, even if I do have a horrible falling out with Donna, where I have to burn all my clothes and hire a lawyer and the internet rips me to shreds, quitting modeling would be such a waste. Why would I do that when I could use my newfound clout to catapult Saturday into fame and make her Brazilians of dollars? There you go. Not that she couldn't do that herself, but you know, I wouldn't mind helping her out. See? There is always another way. Do not panic even if things don't work out. For sure, for sure. I'm thinking too much now. Don't think. I know, I shouldn't think. Something tells me I'm gonna have a hard time falling asleep even now. Thinking's for losers. It never ends well. It's bad for you. You're right. I'm sure I can just talk to Donna and work it out. I shouldn't worry about it so much. No more thinking for tonight. How about no more thinking forever? Empty your head. I can't promise anything, but I can try. Hey, you doing anything right now? No, just talking to you. Why? There's something I want to check out. What do you mean? You want to spy around or what? Let's see. She said it was the door that looks like a closet. Aha! A piano. Donna told me about it. You want to play a little bit? We haven't played together in so long. Do you think they would hear us upstairs? I don't know, this house is pretty big. And it's got a practice pedal, so as long as we keep it down, we should be fine, right? Probably. I suppose there are worse things to wake up to. What are we playing? Always? Anything you want, I don't care. I was hoping for always. I'm kinda out of practice on everything else. Then we'll play always. Oh, nice. Playing together. The song. It always reminds me of high school jazz band. I used to hear him play this in the practice room after school. It always got stuck in my head. Things may not be fair, always. That's when I'll be there, always. Not just an hour, not just a day, not just a year, but always.
You have so much hair. You want me to cut all of it off?
All of it. And I don't want a girl's short haircut. I want a real short haircut.
Is a girl short haircut not a real short haircut?
Well, if you are a girl who ever wanted a proper short haircut, then you probably know what this means.
I'm not saying... You know what I mean.
You want a boy's short haircut?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey. You good? Yeah.
No, you're not. You're thinking. We said we weren't gonna do that, right? If you start thinking, then I'm gonna start thinking. It's bad enough that when you start crying, I wanna cry too. I'm sorry. No, it's okay. You don't have to apologize. Silver bullet. Oh je. I brought wine. Wine or wine? Wine. Be careful, Val. She may have now an actual reason why she wants you dead again. Still wearing those robes, I see. I tend to stick to what I'm comfortable with. There's just one just like it. But it's a little too long on him. The hem drags on the floor. Oh, graceful, like a gown with a train. I offered to hem it for him, but he wasn't keen on the idea. Perhaps he's borrowing it from a friend. Perhaps. Dacio is just your type, isn't he? What do you mean by that? He's cheerful and kind to a fault. There's something pure about him, something incorrupt. Something ripe for the taking. Something vulnerable. Is that what you like about him? This is gonna be an interesting conversation. Is that what you like about him? That is a very specific way to describe someone. Answer the question. My answer is no. I like Dash because he's a good person who is fun to be around. He wears his heart on his sleeve and I enjoy people who are genuine. His role in his life is that of a confession box. When he needs to talk, I am there. That is all. You know, I haven't been to confession for probably much longer than the good Lord would like, but last time I checked, fucking the priest was not a part of the experience. Valdemar, I'm going to be frank with you. If you keep doing what you're doing, he's going to fall in love with you, if he isn't in love with you already. You really think it's a good idea to be involved with someone like him? I do not really enter relationships with humans, it isn't fair to them. Really now? I'm glad you've learned something in your old age. Oh, but you can have sex with them all you like, can you? Oh, why you lie to the faces about what you are. Are you not lying to him as well? I am. But I'm not lying with him as well. Oi, 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 oi. Do you understand? Well, then, would you like me to tell him the truth? Would that help you trust me more? What would you tell him? That you're a vampire on the run from assassins? I'll never believe that. I'm glad we're on the same page. Besides, if I were to tell him the truth, would you really want him to know the whole truth? This isn't just about me, is it? It's about you too. It's different. How? You know how. I don't know how. Please tell me so I can understand. I'm not trying to start an argument with you. Valdemar, we were all human before, even you. But we are not humans now. We may not be humans, but we are people. Then act like it. Act like you're a person. Show me you aren't just some selfish beast. Has it not crossed your mind what kind of distraction you're capable of? Leave Dashiell alone before you cause him any pain. I will not let you treat him like a toy. And I will not let you treat him like a toy. I respect Dashiell and respect his relationship with you. I would appreciate it if you would respect our relationship as well. Is something funny about that? That's the way you speak to me. So diplomatic of you. Does it make you feel better about yourself to talk like that? No. I'm just going not to argue over a person with you. I can do my best to make things easier on you. I can make myself scarce. You do not have to respect me, trust me, or ever see me again after today. But you cannot ask me to throw away a person I consider a friend. He is an adult who can make his own decisions. At the end of the day, you don't know me, Donna, and I don't know you.
I don't know you well enough for you.
Oi, 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 oi.
But I do know you well enough for me. I don't have to walk a mile in your shoes to know they're drenched in blood. Look at me. Do you see? There is no life behind my eyes. In these eyes were an untapped spring of optimism until you took that from me. Do you know what I'd give to have that part of me back? To feel like there's a soul in my body again? Those pure, untouched parts of me I thought I would never get back. They are all in him.
Yeah, she's projecting hard onto Dashiell. And of course, now she feels like she has to protect him from Val.
It doesn't matter what is or isn't my place. You will hurt him. You will. You can't help yourself. Like God made the Reaper the bringer of death, he made you the bringer of pain. If you have as much respect for me as you claim, if you have an ounce of consideration left in your pathetic being, you will let me have this. But if you think that I'm going to let you steal the same light from his eyes that you stole from mine, I will blow your brains all over this fucking bedroom.
Go ahead and shoot me. Let him hear the gunshot. Let him see someone he loves lying dead on the floor. It won't be the first time. If you kill me here and now, you'll force him to relive the most traumatic event of his life.
That is true.
Are you so selfish that you would pick up a gun, loaded with bullets, and plan to fire it all but one story above him, without that crossing your mind for even a second? The person you are trying to protect him from exists only in your memories. It's the only version of me you know, but it is not the man standing at the end of your gun. Instead, it is in your mind, eating away at you like a parasite. It's made you sick, and so you medicate with hatred, but it does not cure you.
You do speak the truth, though I do understand why she is very concerned.
It only tricks you into thinking the sickness isn't there, while it consumes everything you are. It only clouds your mind with rage to keep you from looking at yourself. Because if you did, then you would have to face that you have become the exact person you have condemned all these years. A possessive, self-serving coward who treats human beings like dolls. Have some respect. If not for me, then for him. And for yourself. Keep your bullets, keep your dignity, and bow out.
Well, she didn't shoot. Thankfully. Thankfully. She broke something, though. Was I wrong? No, I don't think either of you is in the wrong. You are just, she has some demons in her heart. Perhaps not. But was I cowardly? Was I deliberate? Yes. But sometimes such measures are necessary to protect yourself and others who need protecting. As if I should be trusted with protecting anybody. Nobody should place the trust in me. I even place too much trust in myself. I've killed people before. Why wouldn't I expect this from myself? What would make this so out of character for me? It doesn't matter how much time has passed. It doesn't matter what I do or say. It's empty. It's empty.
Hey, Val? I'm sorry.
Those are some glowy eyes. It's alright. You can come in. I won't hurt you. I promise. I heard something loud and I was just getting some water for... Why do you... I'm sorry, I meant to say... It's a flight or fight response. I had a nightmare, that's all. No, I mean... You wanted to know why I look like this, right? That's it. It's not real. It's a joke, right? Dashiell, look at me, it's okay. I don't even have to. Every time you've tried to lie to me, I always let it go because you're just so bad at it. Everything you feel is always on your face. You wouldn't lie to me for fun. You wouldn't lie to me for no reason. I know you. I don't know what I'm looking at, but I know you. Yeah, he does look a little different from usual. If you're angry with me, I won't ask you for forgiveness I don't deserve. Why would I be angry? Because I've been lying to you? No. You told me you were a vampire, right? I am the one who didn't believe you. It was not your job to believe me. It's my job to show you, and I didn't. You shouldn't give me so much credit. Maybe you're right. I'm told I'm not a very good judge of character. But what's getting mad gonna do? Whatever, it's complicated. I'm too tired to be mad. I just want you to feel better. How do we get you back to normal? Don't worry about me, please. It was only a nightmare. Nightmares suck, though. Sometimes they're really serious. Before Lou moved in, I couldn't sleep in my house because I had nothing but bad dreams. I don't think you would be this worked up if it wasn't worth it. Then again, I don't think I've ever seen you get scared of anything, so I don't know how much it takes to trigger something like this. It's relatively difficult. This hasn't happened for maybe a decade. A decade and a half? Oh. See? It must have been really bad then. The last time this happened, I was almost decapitated. Jesus, how did that happen? Someone tried to kill me, but they didn't finish the job. I just laid there until it healed. I reckon the blade he used was silver, so it took much longer to heal than I'm used to. Even though I knew I wasn't dying, it felt like I was. Because I could feel myself falling asleep. I just laid there on my living room floor, hoping someone would find me. That's a really vivid dream. I only get dreams that messed up when I'm having a really bad time. You must have been going through it. I'll let him think it was a dream. I shouldn't have told you that. It doesn't feel right. What's not right? That for once I get to be the therapist? God forbid you have thoughts or feelings. True that. Val is very private when it comes to his own issues. It's like your personal something. Gross, right? Disgusting. This is why I like to let other people talk. If you want, we can just stay silent. I don't want to make you any more uncomfortable than you already are. Thank you, but I know myself. I always end up talking to fill the space. I'll just have to suck it up and run my mouth until I'm looking like myself again. I am okay with that. Tell me what's on your mind. Before, you said to me, anything you feel is always on your face. Have you ever seen something on my face that scares you? No, not even now. I mean, it was scary at first, but not that much anymore. Actually, it's kinda cool. You could get a part in a movie or something. But then, I guess you would have to be really anxious all the time. That would really suck. Unless there's something else you can do to trigger this. Are there like pills you can take? Adrenaline. Oh, that's it? Yes. But it takes a lot and it feels absolutely horrible. I would rather not. Right. Sorry, that was a weird thing to ask. It's alright. Believe me, I could use this look to my advantage, I would. Do you know how many people would pay to have their way with me looking like this? I could take over the world with that kind of money. You're happy here listening to me. That's good. You're taking this very well. Can I tell you something? Yeah, sure. I don't think you'll believe me. What makes you say that? If I were you, I wouldn't believe me. For all I know, you could just be playing along, thinking this is all a trick. Well, what if it is? Would it really be so bad? If this is just a game we play together? Or even just some fucked up, theoretical way to express your feelings? I would still want to understand you the best I can. Would it really matter if it was fake? It would matter to me. I don't want to play a game with you. I don't want to have to put on an act for me. What I want is for you to be genuine. You have let me see so many parts of you, and each and every one has always been genuine. That is what I wish I could say about myself. I don't know. I've seen a lot of parts of you too. I'll show you anything you want as long as you will believe me. You can even cut me and watch me heal. You don't need to show me anything, especially if it involves hurting you. I'd never cut me. You would never cut me to see if I was human, right? Even if I can't convince you that I believe you. At least I could just give you the same respect. I understand that, but humans are a bit more commonplace. They're not mythical creatures from storybooks. And neither are you, apparently. You are a vampire, though. That's for sure. Well, stop it. If you're worrying about this, you're not gonna get back to normal anytime soon. You're already looking better. I'm looking at you, you're right in front of me. I believe you. Thank you. And if you still think you need to prove it to me, we'll play the long game. Vampires live forever, right? I don't know whether either of us will be in 40 years, but by that time I'll be old and wrinkly, no matter what kind of plastic surgery I can afford. For my 68th birthday, let's go for brunch. If the world hasn't ended by then you show off your perfect skin. There's no way I wouldn't be able to believe you. I wouldn't say that. Plastic surgery is getting quite good nowadays. I imagine how much it will improve by then. Nice for you, but not very good for building my case, is it? That's a good point. But if we can't count on the future, we can count on the past. I've got some films from the 70s where I look exactly the same. I might even look younger now, with drugs out of the equation. I'll lend them to you, if you have a VCR, but make sure to watch them with the door closed. Are you serious? You dirty old man. I'll make sure I turn the volume down too. I know you like loud ones. Is that all it took? A few dumb jokes? You're looking much better now. Dashio, I know you only want to help me, and I thank you for that. But I need you to leave now. I really, really need you to leave. It's okay. I understand you need space. You won't tell anybody about any of this, will you? Not if you don't want me to. Then what am I gonna say? Of course. It's getting late anyway. I should get to sleep so Donna doesn't yell at me about my dark circles. Alright, dear. Good night. Good night. You give me too much credit. You give me too much. I'll never ask anything of you ever again. Never again. Ah, you're getting so down on yourself. Butterfly. But yeah, it probably would be best if Val left this mansion soon. Would be better. Don't think you can sleep well in a place where you got a gun pointed at you. So, is this what you do when you can't sleep? Play dress up? Because I know it's what I do. No, I don't usually play dress up with myself. Would you like to take some pictures out in the garden? The sun is rising and the color outside is beautiful. Oh, sure. Why don't you ever play dress up with yourself? It's just not fun to me. I'd rather do it with you. That and I don't like looking in the mirror very much. I don't even look in the bathroom mirror when I do my makeup in the morning. It's just a compact mirror I keep in my purse, so I don't have to see my whole face. Why? That's so sad. I don't want to be distracted, that's all. I want to be able to make the world beautiful, but I don't want to worry about myself. I know what looks good on me, so I wear that, and I try not to worry about anything else. I get it. But one day I would really like to dress you up and do your makeup if you would let me. You won't even have to look in a mirror when I'm done, because you know I would never make you look bad. Not that that's even possible. Oh, if there's anyone I can trust to make me look good, it's you. We're so similar, you and I. You are the only mirror I can look at for hours. Yeah, she is so strongly, yeah. I think I needed a break like this. You think? You're always working. I wish you would take a longer break than just a weekend. That is a very pretty dress. I've decided to take a trip somewhere, actually. I want to see my friends again. They just live so far away. I haven't worked up the courage to go. Are you afraid of flying? No. I've been on a lot of planes before. I just don't know what I will say to them when I get there. It's been such a long time. Really is very pretty. I'm leaving later today. I just wanted to make sure we could play dress up before I go. So soon? I didn't want to give myself enough time to change my mind. It's something I have to do for myself. It's best if I don't overthink it. I get it. Sometimes being impulsive is good. Sometimes. Well, her impulsiveness almost got Val killed, so... I want to give you something before I go. What is it? You wear this every day. You wear this every day. I've never seen you without a scarf. Are you sure? Wait. Well, it's like you said. Wasn't that scarf a sun go away charm? And didn't Toulouse give her some very crappily charged daily charms? I'm always dressing you up, but never myself. I thought I could get away with slapping a scarf and a dress on and calling it a day. But maybe that's just an excuse not to make more of an effort. If you take it, I'll have no more excuses. For real? I can take this? Please. I wish you would. It's become nothing but a burden on me. You'll be doing me a favor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Did she know though? Well, actually, that was a cliffhanger, so Donna probably is not no more, huh?
I heard you running down the stairs, out the sliding glass doors. I saw it. I don't know if I believe it, but I saw it. She was burning. But it wasn't like a person burning. It was like she was made of paper. She just stood there, dead-eyed, until she was just a pile of ash.
Did she know though? That wouldn't exactly make it better though, would
Hey,
it?
Val. You got a sec? I want to talk to you.
Whatever you need.
Here it is, huh? It seems like the dam has finally broken. Yeah, you would think it would have happened sooner. Ay. I'm always crying about something, you know? I'm glad to see you cry. It's been a few days, a good cry is overdue. It feels... I don't want to say it feels good, but... You were barely even speaking before. Yeah. Could you believe that something could finally shut me up? Huh. I look like a mess, don't I? I feel like a mess, but you know, I felt like this my whole life. It's just that whenever something like this happens, I feel it so much more. When my dad died, I didn't talk for like a week. When Lou told me he had cancer, I didn't stop talking to him, but if anyone called or texted me, I never answered them. Until eventually, I blew a crying fit, and I was back to normal. Back to normal. So this is back to normal for you? Like I said, I always feel like this. It's not just something I'm always showing to other people, or even to myself, really. You were married, right? To Donna? Yeah. We were married for 10 years. Hmm? How old was she when you left? Around 50, I think. What was she like back then? Well, maybe not when you left her. I want to know, how did you end up together? There was something about her that kept my conscience away. I couldn't tell most people who I really was, but I could tell her anything. She didn't care. To her, I wasn't good or bad. I was just fascinating. She was never judgmental, and I liked that about her. That, and she used to make such beautiful dresses. She spoiled me. We drank blood, we laughed. We kept living our lives however we needed to survive, and that was that. God judged me, but if she didn't, then I didn't care. Okay. I want to say that doesn't sound like her, but at the same time, it does. How so? Well, you know me. I'm pretty hard on myself. To her, though, there was never anything wrong with me. I would always judge myself, but she would never judge me. To her, I was always perfect. For the most part. She used to be very sociable when I... She used to be very sociable when I knew her. Really? Really? She was much more popular than I was. Always palling around with some little coven. Meanwhile, I didn't like talking to anyone. Now, I never shut up. Just like me, I guess. Maybe that's why we get along. When I met Donna, everyone was afraid of her. It wasn't like she was mean or anything. She was just intimidating to people. Everyone did what she said and didn't question anything, and I did too. I tried not to bother her too much, but one day she came up to me when I was crying. You know, because I'm always fucking crying about something. And she said, "Oh, it's you." And she stared at me for a really long time. I couldn't look in her face. And then she said, "You know, I'm always amazed by you. You're always crying, but it never makes you look ugly." And she took an tissue and dabbed my cheeks, and she walked away. It really felt like being touched by an angel. And I'm sure she felt the same about you. Don't make it about me. Sorry. I didn't mean to snap at you like that. It's just... It's not about me. It's okay. I took no offense. Everyone thinks she's in Italy, you know? Before she passed, she sent out an email. Something about going on a trip back home. Always on top of things. What's gonna happen when people realize she's missing? What if the police get involved? It's not like I can just tell them what happened. Then don't. She went to Italy, like she said. It's as simple as that. But what happens to her house? What's gonna happen to Belladonna? What happens to everything? Where's that supposed to go now? My friend, the problem is for whoever handles her assets and not for you. For now, one day at a time, everything will be taken care of. I'm sure it will be. You always do take care of me. Of course. But I really do wonder if she knew, because that would have been one terrible way to go, though. Dying directly in front of the Ashiel, man. We're gonna take her ashes to the butterfly garden at the zoo. That's good. We went there once together. All the butterflies were landing on her and they wouldn't come off. She wore a lot of purple. I hear butterflies like that. By the time we got to the end of the tent, she was covered in them. The workers had to take them off. Sorry, I just felt really horrible for a second. It's okay. I'm sure you're having a lot of feelings about her. It's not even about that, it's... I don't know. I'm kinda mad at myself. For what? I don't know, why the fuck am I even talking to you? Why am I in your bathtub? Why am I alive? You're doing better than yesterday though. And the day before that, and the day before that. I'm sick of being such a fucking mess all the time. Something horrible happens and all I can do is cry. It's better than not to cry though, then it's gonna be a lot harder to process. There's never anything else I can do. Why is there never anything else I can do? I don't even feel like a person right now. I feel like a dog or a baby. Because I cry and I cry and I cry. It's okay to cry, dear. It reminds us we're alive. But I don't need to be reminded that I'm alive. I'm right here. I'm talking to you right now. I'm sorry. It's fine. I'm not mad at you. You've said that every time I apologize to you now. I just want you to know, that's all. And I want you to know that you don't have to lie to me. You can be angry with me. You have every right to be. I'm not, though. I'm really not. You could have never predicted something like this. You didn't want any of this to happen. Regardless, it was my responsibility to make sure this didn't happen. It was my job to protect you when I failed. You weren't there though. Hey, Val. What makes you say things like that to me? Things like what? That it's your job to protect me? Wasn't it my job to protect you in this situation? I guess it was, but that's not really what I'm getting at. When you say that, it doesn't feel like you're just thinking about this situation. That's always how you feel, isn't it? Yes. Yes, it is. I know it is. You tell me it's okay to cry and that everything will be taken care of. And I believe you. I believe you every time. Because you mean it. I do mean it. But it's also because I'm stupid. You're not stupid. I am, though. That's what makes me the type of person people want to take care of things for all the time. Is it a bad thing to be the kind of person people want to take care of? I don't care if it's a good thing or a bad thing. It's just something I don't want to be anymore. I'm sick of being everyone's fucking doll. Tell me, what is it that makes people think of me like that? Tell me what I have to change. I don't know. I can't answer that. I really can't answer that. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's getting too hot in here. I think I'm gonna get out and get dressed soon, so could you leave? I want to be alone for a little bit. Of course. Just let me know if there's anything you need. Ah, did she have to go out like that? What's eating you?
Hey, Val.
Lots.
You got a sec? I want to talk to you.
Whatever you need.
So, I know you've done your best to explain all this in a way we can understand, but I still have a few questions I want to ask you. I'll do everything I can to answer those for you. Great, I appreciate it. Can you do me a favor first? Anything? Hold still for a second.
Ah!
Oh, wow. You got smacked a little, My teeth. That's for being a fucking liar. Ah. I see. I guess I deserve that. And that's for being a fucking creep. Would Lupin really do that though? Or is this a bad dream? I don't know. Lose any more teeth? No matter how many teeth you lose, they're always gonna grow back, huh? You just keep healing like it's nothing. You lucky son of a bitch. Life is a very fragile thing. You shouldn't play with people's lives. But it isn't like you have any reason to care. Just like she didn't have any reason to care either. Human beings, we have minds and bodies. And when you cut us, it leaves a mark. And we don't have hundreds of years to see those scars fade. We don't have that much time. Just stay the fuck away from us if you can't get that through your head. I don't think he would say that though. Yeah, it's a dream. It's a nightmare. Oh, it's him. Hello?
Barbie doll.
Living the dream. Living the dream. What's up? You called before and I didn't catch you. You holding up there? Doing my best. At your limit yet? Getting closer. Let me ask you something. When's the last time you saw your cutie pie? You know, the one with the hair? That doesn't narrow it down. The one from upstairs from us? Oberon. Yeah. I saw him last Thursday and I got an appointment with him on Friday. Why do you ask? Remember the time you hit a deer with your car and you were really fucked up about it? And then you went to go see him and you know, he cheered you up and stuff. This is a bit different from hitting a deer with my car, Ken. You say that, but... No, Ken. That isn't going to fix me. Then what is? I don't like to see you. I don't like seeing you like this, Barbie doll. It's not right. I don't know. If I knew what would fix me, I would have done it already. Though you know, seeing Oberon could cheer you up, maybe. Not fix you, but maybe give a good distraction for a bit. Well, if you don't know, then I probably don't either. I wish I could give you some kind of encouragement, but I got nothing. But for what it's worth, I love you, Barbie doll. As much I can love with this cold heart of mine. Thank you. For what it's worth, I trust you. As much as I can with this cold heart of mine. I know. I'll take that as your way of saying you love me too. You better love me. I went and cleaned up that house for you. If there's any evidence there was anyone there last weekend, no it isn't. Thank you. I don't want any cops showing up at anyone's door asking any questions. I wouldn't worry about it too much. It was an accident, right? No, it was definitely suicide. For real? Yes. It was much too purposeful to be an accident. What makes you say that? She handed him her scarf. There's nothing accidental about that. Let me ask you something. Was there an amulet in the ashes? No. Why do you ask? It's just that, you know, if she was wearing one, she could have just forgotten that it was used up. She could have just thought she was giving him a gift. Kenny is thinking, maybe it's our fault? But if there was no charm on her at all, then it was purposeful. I don't know about her, but if it were me, I wouldn't give away anything so important. If she had an amulet on, maybe. The way she got backup protection. But if she wasn't wearing one, she wasn't wearing one. I was just curious if you would consider it a possibility. I'd find a bag of amulets. I did find a bag of amulets on a nightstand. I was trying to clean up any evidence that she was there that I could, so I took it. Do you know what kind they are? Dailies and monthlies, annuals, tracking or no tracking? Ken, do you think I check these things? Well, you know, I would, but I getcha. Not everyone is a nerd like me, I guess. Haha. So, the leftover amulets she had, what are you gonna do with them? I don't know, I'm not really thinking about that at a time like this. Well, are you gonna use them? I don't know, I probably won't. You probably, for your own good, you shouldn't. It wouldn't feel right to use them. Okay, good. Good? Yeah, I mean, you said you don't know what kind they are, that could be dangerous. Well, can I take them to you in Toulouse to check them out for me? Yeah. Haha, you could. Until then, though, don't use them. Even if it's an emergency. Like I said, I wasn't planning on it. I know. I just wanted you to know I'm serious. Kenny, tell me what's wrong with the amulets. Whoopsie. Fuck, Barbie doll. You're not gonna like this, but I just gotta rip the bandage off and tell you something. I think she might have gotten those amulets from us. From you? I didn't know she went to Claire. She usually doesn't. It was our first time seeing her there. We just recognized her because, you know, we're always looking out for you and stuff like that. What did you do? It doesn't matter now, Val. Just don't use them. It's over. She's dead now. I just wanted to see if it had anything to do with... I don't care. I will not be left with any more unanswered questions about this incident than I already have. Tell me now, or I will find out myself. I don't know how, but I will. Listen, man, we just decided to fuck with her a little bit, that's all. Well, Frenchie did, not to throw her under the bus, but it was nothing that special, really. We told her the amulets were charged for 24 hours when they really only had about 4 in them. We figured worst case scenario, it's an inconvenience. You know, that she would have to charge it out every few hours or so. But best case scenario, we did you a little favor. You did me a little favor. You were hoping to kill her then. Yeah. Sue me, I guess. Barbie doll, if you're mad at us, I'm sorry. But I can't say the idea of that kind of person being wiped off the face of Earth doesn't give me a sense of relief. You fuck with my Val and you find out what happens. There are just some people in this world who are better off gone. Almost 200 years. You would erase almost 200 years of a life. Why? Because you find her irredeemable. Because you find her to be despicable. If I let myself believe there was a reason to kill someone, I would have been a pile of ash before she was even born. What gives you the right? It's people like you who think you can be judge, jury, and executioner that make people like her feel the need to erase themselves from this planet. I don't know what to tell you, Val. When you get to be 500, 600 years old, people are born, you blink and they're dead. I would rather be her than you. Ay. If someone's out there to hurt someone I love, their life is insignificant to me. Disgusting. I am disgusted with you. I was alive for so long as you have been, and I became even half as jaded as you. I would. You would what, Val? Tell me. What would you do? Fucking kill yourself? Because you find yourself irredeemable? Because you find yourself despicable? I'm not on this fucking planet because I think I'm a good person. I'm here because I got shit to do. I'm not gonna try to convince you it was right to do. I can only tell you why it had to be fucking done. I've got people to look after, including you, and you're not ending up dead on me, alright? I don't care who the fuck it is. If they're gonna take you out, I'm gonna take them out first. I'm not your dog. You do not need to look after me as if I am. I'm not looking after you like a dog. We're looking after you like you're a person, because not for anything, one of us has to. If I've looked after myself for this long, I think I can be trusted to look after myself from here on out. Oh, come the fuck on, Val. If that was true, you wouldn't be fucking around with humans a tenth of your age like you're New York's most illegible bachelor. If you think you can look after yourself, fine, but there's a reason we're up your ass about the shit all the time. I guess I'm a sucker because I'm always there to clean up your fucking messes. You don't think very highly of my intelligence. Oh, if we ignore the fact that that's a whole fucking new sentence, that wasn't a question. I'm talking. Well, go ahead and fucking talk then. Thank you. Oi. I'm happy that you can be candid with me. We have been friends for a few decades now, which is, to you, a microscopic amount of time, but it's long enough to know you call me Barbie doll when you think I'm cute and when you want to fuck me. When you call me Val, it's when you think I'm stupid. And you're right, I am stupid. Smart enough to have figured that out myself, but still stupid. Does it do something for you to feel like you figured it out first? Alright, I get you, Val. I'll take my shoe off your face then. Thank you. I appreciate it. You're going to sleep after this? I'm going to try. And you're going to fail. Yes, thought so. See, I might be an idiot, but I'm a smart idiot. I think even a regular idiot would have been able to tell me that. Let me ask you. Do you still got that syringe? Yes. Listen, that shit's good, man. One time I took that shit on a flight to Jamaica and Frenchie had to wheel me out of a chair. It's been what, 2 days, 3 days? Take it. Get yourself a good 4 hours or so. A present from me to you. Oi. I'll see you on Friday. Catch me up on your situation then, yeah? Right now, you're starting to scare me. You really gotta get some sleep. Oh, I'll do my best. Alright, sweet dreams, Bobby doll. That sure was a rough, phone call. Where is that thing? Oh, I know. Why does it have to be so big? It's like sticking myself with a fountain pen. But there's not much else of a choice, I fear. Bottoms up then. Youchie. Oh god. Is that like some unholy fusion of Donna and Dashiell? Shortcut of the... Oy, oy, oy. It's not giving you good dreams, is it though?
Are you just gonna stare at me?
Should I not appreciate a masterpiece when it is presented to me?
Did you steal that from a romance novel?
Maybe. That's enough. It will make you blush.
Say whatever you want then. I'm too horny to stop you.
Really? I'll go to tissue after desert, like the world revolves around you.
Don't tie back your hair. Let me drown in it.
I don't think this is a good dream though. Fever dream-ass thing, and yeah, he does not look good. I'm going to take a walk. Oi, oi, oi. Old habits. Friend in need is a friend indeed. Oi, oi, oi. To think the city has everything. Everything but the woods. I would do anything for some woods. Not the woods at a park or a hiking trail. The wilderness. The wilds. The type of place that swallows you whole and spits you out with a layer of grime and crickets in your hair. But I suppose a similar effect can be achieved at a 24-hour diner at 4 in the morning. Not quite the same, but it will suffice.
I'm inside. No, I didn't go that far.
Is that
Okay. See you then.
Betty? Oh, it's been a while. Hey Val. What are you doing here? Oh no. You're not gonna yell at me, right? I'm not going to yell at you. Have you ever seen me yell? No, I didn't think you could actually. That's what makes me so scared of it. What are you doing walking around city alone at this hour? Nothing special. Just got kicked out of a sleepover. Oh, what happened? Well, everyone was going to sleep. And nobody wanted to sleep in the same room with me because I'm a lesbian. Right. So they told me I could sleep on the floor in the bathroom. But then, how would anyone be able to piss if they had to get up in the middle of the night? So then they told me I could sleep in the hallway. The apartment's building hallway. Where were the parents when all this was happening? At some swanky hotel or something. I don't know, rich people. Anyway, I wasn't doing that, so I told them I was gonna call my mom to pick me up. But then I got impatient and I left. So now I'm here. It's kind of fun though. I've never been to a 24-hour diner this late. I get to eat chili at 4 in the morning. So, what brings you here? You're looking pretty rough. Am I really? Yeah. You look like somebody hit you with a truck. What's up? Nothing in particular. I just decided to take a walk, that's all. At 4 in the morning. Weirdo. Wait a second. Is this a walk of shame? Oh, Jesus Christ, Betty. I'm your therapist. You can't be talking like that to me. Sorry. I'll leave you alone. No, you can't stay. I don't want you getting into trouble. Me? Getting into trouble? Yes, you. Do you have a ride home? My mom's on the way. I told her I was smoking weed, so she needed to pick me up. Good. I'll stay with you until she gets here. Are you sure? I don't want to make you feel weird. If you don't make it weird, I won't make it weird. I just want to make sure you're safe. I'll be fine. If anyone messes with me, I'll just punch them in the face. Betty dear, with all due respect, you are 40 kilograms soaking wet. I don't know kilograms. How much is this in pounds? Oh, don't ask me. Enough for the average New Yorker to throw you like a paper airplane. Yeah, that's fair. For the record, I'm not actually on a walk of shame. I really am just on a walk. Again though, at 4 in the morning, what's up with that? I am a vampire, a creature of the night. When it's dark out, I walk the streets looking for blood. That's why I don't want you wandering around this late. There might be a vampire looking for a meal who's not as merciful as I am. You're a vampire? You're certainly pasty enough to be one. And you do look like a walking corpse right now. Betty dear, what's gotten into you this evening? You've never been this mean to me. I wish you would bring this kind of scathing honesty to your therapy sessions. These two have this is a very funny conversation. You know what? Well, I think I'm just done trying to be nice to people. I don't need any friends, so I don't have to say things that people like all the time. I can say whatever I want, and if people don't like it, that's fine. Who cares if people don't like me? It keeps people from getting too close. What about Vi? Are you going to be as mean to her as you are to me? Yeah, I don't need Vi. If Vi was my friend, she wouldn't have let the girls make me sleep in the hallway. Instead, she just sat there. She didn't say anything, even when I looked at her. It was so fucked up, Val. Yeah, that's kinda the downside of people like her. Probably even if she wanted to say something, she would not have the courage to. I would do anything for her and she wouldn't even call them out on their bullshit. Well, I would have done anything from her. Past tense. Now I'm not so sure. No, I am sure. I'm deadly sure. Fuck everyone else. I don't need friends, I don't need a girlfriend. And the only person who's ever gonna be there for me is myself. So you're not going to have friends anymore? Nope. Never again. Never again. That's only gonna bite me in the ass. Girl, you are currently being a rebellious teenager who is being a little edgy due to bad experiences. Life will look different in the future. Though it would probably help to not associate anymore with people who would do that to you, yeah. There must be, I mean, this is New York, yeah? There most certainly has got to be some kind of queer gatherings for high school students too, right? Would probably be better. Maybe at least, well, queer people can be pretty nasty to other queer people too, yeah. But don't give up on having friends. In 5 to 10 years, you will cringe at yourself for saying that. If I want to love anyone, I can love myself. You can love yourself, that's a good idea. I'm glad you agree with me. But is loving others not a part of loving yourself? If you want to love yourself, you have to let others love you as well. That doesn't make any sense. It makes perfect sense. If you deprive yourself of love from others, you become too bitter to love yourself. And what if I am bitter? I'm not a little people-pleasing bitch, and that's all that matters. A fair point. But one day you're going to have people who love you for that reason precisely. And then they will get sick of me, just like everyone else. They very well might. And when they do, it will hurt like hell. Same goes for when the next ones come around and get even sicker of you one day. And again and again and again. Until one day you will be on your deathbed and you will be surrounded by people who love you. Is it not worth it to go through all that pain? To end out loved at the end? But what if I die alone anyway? What if I don't have people who love me when I die? Then, in the last moments of your life, you can think of all the people you've ever loved before and remember the happy times. Even just the memories will be worth it. Betty, I know you might be angry at the gods from your slumber party. You have a right to be. To hell with them. But don't let them stop you from knowing love. Even in times like these, when you feel like nobody in the world understands you. Even when you are absolutely convinced that the pain of love is never worth it. I want you to believe it is. Even if you think it's a lie, I want you to buy into it. Even if you dug into the depths of your heart searching for something, anything to convince you otherwise, you still come up with nothing. You have to lie to yourself. You must insist that there's something there that makes it worth it, even if it's just the dirt you're digging through. You are too young and too precious to become this bitter. Don't in the blink of an eye, you will be old and grey. And when it's your time to go, I don't want you to be miserable and empty inside. Hey, Val? Are you okay? Yes. I'm sorry, that was a bit much, wasn't it? No, it's fine. As pissed as I am right now, I know it's gonna go away one day. I promise, okay? I'm not gonna get old and be miserable. I just need to get out of high school. Indeed. The longer I spend out of high school, the happier I'll get. So when I die, I might even be the happiest I'll ever be. I promise. In fact, I swear on Nancy. Oh dear, but dear, that's not how swearing works. Nancy is my bet. If anything happens to her, it will come down on me, not you. My dear Valdemar, after tonight I have nothing left worth swearing on. I have to borrow my collateral elsewhere. You will simply have to trust that I would never fuck you over like that. But I swear on Nancy that I will not die a bitter old hag for you. Old hag? Yes, an old hag, you know, like you. But you're not a bitter old hag. You're more of a gay old hag. Gay as in happy and also gay as in gay. A gay old hag. A gay old fag even. Hi. Yeah. Don't be a bitter old hag when you can be a gay old fag. What's to live by? You are wise beyond your years. I try. Well, that's definitely my mom. She's probably outside, so I'm gonna get going. Alright then. Get some sleep when you get home, okay? You too, Val. Not gonna lie, you're looking kinda rough. Oh, stop it, you. We can all be 15 and full of collagen. Nah, it's not that. You should just take care of yourself, okay? You as well, dear. Bye, Val. See you on Monday. Purgatory? That's a little concerning. I love that girl. I hope she lives a long life and dies a peaceful death. That's all anyone can ask for. I hope that she will always have a place to live and food to eat. And I hope she gets that dog. Was it her who wanted the dog? I wonder if Ken could even love a dog. Or if to him they're like insects. They only live for 10 or 15 years. That's a blink of an eye to him. And a blink of an eye to me as well, but I know myself. If it has a face, I'll get attached to it. And a dog is no exception. But I hadn't had a dog in, what, 50 years? Maybe it would be good for me, but I just cannot stand to watch those things die. One moment they're here, the next they're gone. And their whole little existence revolves around following you everywhere and treating you like God himself. But that's a bit scary. Maybe a cat. Everyone told me dogs think you're God, and cats think they're God. So maybe one day I will bring myself to care for a nice cat, or a mean cat, or even a rabbit, or just no people. For the love of God, no people, no people, no people. I'll say that as many times as I need to. No people, no people, no people. I can let myself believe it for just enough time. I can move to a cabin in the woods and speak to nobody. I can take my time alone for as long as I like, even so long that I forget how to speak. When people try to talk to me, all I'll be able to pronounce is no people, no people, no people. And by then, I will have lost all meaning. And so maybe that is when I pick it up, back up again. If I am fortunate enough to live that long, I would like to love a creature and let it heal me. But for now, I will get some sleep. It's alright. Everything is right where you found it. Nothing is amiss. I promise. I promise. Hello? Hey, you're awake right now? Very awake. I was on a walk and I just came through the door. So I can talk to you? Yes, go ahead. Can I ask you something? Please do. When you have to drink blood, how do you get it? I get it from my subs mostly. Or the resource center. It's like a blood bank. Have you ever had to kill anyone to get blood? Yes. Not recently, but yes. What does not recently mean? Not in at least a century and a half. Not since I left Donna Marie, most likely. You really haven't killed anyone since then? I very much hope I haven't. Do you think Donna was killing anyone? I don't know the answer to that, but most likely not. At least not for a very long time. What makes you so sure of that? I would like to give her the benefit of the doubt. There's no reason to live that way in this day and age, and I think the girl would have eaten her alive. Killing me was one thing, but killing in general was another. At least that's what I gathered. You know Donna pretty well then. Well, I married her. Right. But that was over a century ago. It doesn't feel right to say I really knew her. Yeah, I get it. So yeah, Lupin was probably told everything too, I see. Well, it would be kinda hard to explain Dashiell's stage without it. And he was there in the mansion. Sorry. Nothing to be sorry about. I know I already asked you, but I just wanted to know why you think she did, you know, that. But I guess I wouldn't really know. I wish I knew myself. I would have told you if I did. But like I said, there are no more secrets to tell. But why did you have to do that in front of Dash? Why did you have to bring him into any of this? Very good question. When are people going to realize that he isn't their fucking toy? I'm sorry. I would be lying if I said I wasn't frustrated myself, but to go through every possible reason and weigh every possibility, it won't do anything. If I knew what was going on in her head, I would tell you. But I don't, and I never will. So I'm supposed to accept that she just decided right then and there she was going to end her own life and make Dash her accomplice? It's a difficult thing to die alone. Are you defending her? I'm explaining her. The world isn't built for living much more than 100 years. There are some of us who make it to 110, maybe 112 before they end it all there. And when we don't die like human being. We don't get to have a deathbed, we don't get to have dignity. More often than not, it's only you, in a quiet place, somewhere out of the way, praying that the sun is swift and merciful. I can't tell you why she did what she did, but I can tell you this. It was her decision, and her decision alone. This was not about Dash, or me, or any of us, and we would never truly know what she was looking to achieve. So please, cool your head. She's in a place where she cannot see the pain she has caused, nor would it make any difference if she could. I guess when you live that long, you gotta cut it off somewhere, right? Not to be morbid or anything. No, you're right. Most people live knowing they're going to die whether they want to or not. But vampires, we have the burden of deciding for ourselves when it's the time to go. And she decided it was then that was going to be her time? Yes. Well, you guys, you already got to live longer than everyone else, so... I don't know. When I was a kid, I thought I would live to 100 if I really tried. Whatever that means. Then, once I got older, I realized I would probably only make it to about 80, 85 if I was lucky. And of course now, I'm listening. I would like to have to choose when I die. I wouldn't like to choose when I die. The idea of that is terrifying. But I would take that over what I've got now, any day of the week. Well, I don't know when and how I choose to die, but I could learn. I could try. I could try to figure it out if I had a chance. At least I would get to live, you know. The chance to live would be worth the burden of the choice of dying. Alright then. You have my trust. I have your trust? Yes, you have my trust. I might not have yours, but you have my trust. What's that supposed to mean? You want to live, right? You said the chances to live is worth the burden of the choice of dying? So I'll give you that chance, if you would like. I didn't want to ask you. You don't have to ask me, because I can tell you, if you want to live, then you will live. I can make that happen for you. Okay. Okay. Well, there you got your consent, I guess. You know, when I got diagnosed, it's inoperable brain cancer. Just the most devastating thing you can possibly hear. Inoperable. It's like being told to give the fuck up. I mean, they didn't tell me to give up, but the only thing I could really do is see if treatment would keep me alive a little longer than they expected. They really tried to get me to do it, but at that point I was just done. I thought if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. That it would be better to just accept it. And then I did. And I didn't like that. I really wish that I could be the type to fight no matter what. I wish that I had some kind of fighting spirit, even if it was all for nothing. Because then I could at least believe I had a chance, but instead I just gave up. I just want you to know that that's not how I am. I don't want you to think that's who I am. I don't want you to think that I would throw my life away like that. Lou, I want you to breathe for a second and take a look around the room for me. How many plants do you have in the room you're in? 74. And how are they doing? You've been taking care of them, right? Yes. Well, my Rex begonia is in a pretty bad shape because of the humidity changes, but you've been taking care of 74 plants in this whole time. Plus all the other ones you have in the house. I know you have. I mean, if I started letting my plants die, it would make Dash start to worry. Alright then. Shots or gal? What do you have on you? Testosterone? Yes. I take a shot every week. Have you been taking them? Yeah. I thought so. Even when you are dying, you care about keeping some part of yourself alive. So please, carry none of this shame with you. Right. I won't. You know, when I was hitting you, I thought about all the ways it couldn't hurt you, but then I thought about how easy it was for Donna to just burn like that. So that really did happen? Ouch. It's like the door's always open, you just have to choose not to walk out. And I don't want you to think I'm gonna go out as miserable as she did. Something tells me that you also don't want yourself to go out as miserable as she did. Well, yeah, I understand. But let's not forget that the clothes she made are in your closet, and the perfume she made is in your bathroom. And that a house still stands filled with butterflies and lava lamps and marble pattern wallpaper. Let's not forget that she walked this planet for 180-something years. The fate she chose does not change that she lived. All I care about is that you have the opportunity to do that as well. But in the end, it's your decision, not mine. Ooh, when are we doing this? Whenever you like. See if Dash can go to Lucy on Saturday one night this week. Any night of the week, just say the word. Lucy on Saturday. I'm not sure if they believe all the stuff yet. They want to sleep when everything really went down. I still don't know how to explain it to them. Leave the explaining until you're ready. For now, just tell them. I'm going to give you the address and phone number to the local Vampire Resource Center. Call them and tell them you know me. They will treat you like America's guest. Let them show you the way. They'll be much more helpful to you than I can be. How so? It's their job to do. They are the reason I have blood to drink and can walk out into the sun. Those are real vampires. They are the way I am your elder, they are mine. Nearly 700 years old, the two of them. They were born in the 1300s and they're still here. That's insane. That perspective is very valuable. I want you to have it if you're going to make this choice. And if this is the only thing you trust with me ever again. Thank you for letting it be this. I can't erase the pain I've caused you, but at the very least I can give you this. No problem. The sun has come up since we started talking. Yeah. I'm sorry that I'm not really saying much. It's just a lot to process. That's alright. We can talk more about this when we've both gotten some rest. That's probably a good idea. You have those beautiful morning glories by the front porch. They're probably open up at this time of the morning. Yeah, probably. Why don't you go out and spend a few moments with them? It will bring you back down to earth a little bit. I want you to think about this very carefully, and then, when you're ready, you can give that number a call. Okay, I will. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm good. It's gonna be okay. That's alright. It's all going to be okay. That's cool. That's really great. I'm gonna go get some sleep then. Me too. Alright. Good night. I guess it's not really night anymore, so... It doesn't feel right to say good morning when you've been up through the night, does it? We can say good night. It's good night for us. So good night, my friend. Yeah, good night, Val. Alright, Nancy, it's time for bed.
If you're new to the game, don't worry about it. I'll teach you everything you need to know and more in Kenny's Vampire 101. Alright, you need human blood to survive. Well, sorta. If you don't get blood, you're not gonna die. You're just gonna get really angry and break stuff and scream and cry and hurt the people you love and fall into a deep sleep until somebody finds you and gives you blood again. So, make friends with your local resource center. You're gonna get real close. The sun is evil, and it will kill you. Wear a protection amulet if you don't want to die when you walk outside. Be careful. Your fight-or-flight response will make you go ugly mode. Don't worry, it's just your body trying to protect you by making you a scary, fucked-up motherfucker. But it's kind of a pain in the ass, so chill out, man. Smoke some weed or something. Want to turn someone? Don't do that. But if you have to, just munching on them's not gonna work. You gotta bite with intent, or they're gonna be nothing more than a cherry-filled Danish by the time you're done with them. Remember, it's the thought that counts. Throw out your health insurance card, because if you're injured, you got nothing to worry about. You'll heal almost instantly. But if they get you with something silver, that's gonna heal like a regular human. Or it might not heal at all, and you'll die. So stay away from silver. Unless you're cutting those stupid fucking pointy ears off. Not Valdo. He's uncut. What else?
I have a question.
Shoot, kid.
Garlic.
Huh?
So I'm Italian.
You gotta be fucking kidding.
Can I still eat garlic? Hey.
Oh.
Okay, but I think this is a pretty good cutoff point for this time. So I guess we shall continue to see a bit more of the fallout. I'm actually a little bit curious what exactly went down the moment Donna died. Like, how much did Lou actually see? And like, I'm just curious. I'm a bit confused why Lupin lashed out at Val apparently that hardly, since at first glance you wouldn't probably think it was his fault or what happened, you know? So I am curious what more happened exactly at that moment. And other than that, I guess Lupin is gonna be a vampire. Nice. Well, we shall see how that goes then. And until then, bye bye.